Hello, this is Charlie Grosenberg with Grosenberg Implement. Just wanted to talk a little bit about our John Deere days in 2021. With the COVID situation, we decided to go to a virtual format. We've had a 3-series informative video campaign dealing with new products, technology, what's new, buildings, just all sorts of things that just kind of keep the John Deere days intact. It's always been in January. With it being virtual this year, we're definitely, when the time comes, we're going to have an event to invite everybody out to bring back the in-person conversations and questions and demos, and that will be here soon, hopefully. But what we did learn is these videos and virtual has helped us. We feel like with this we're going to keep developing short 6 to 14 minute video campaigns on our Facebook, website, YouTube, email blasts, and we feel if we have our followers find this informative, when they see this come out, they know it's going to be fast to the point, and we're going to have good information for you. So good things happen, when you're not really excited about the virtual and the videos. It turned out to be a good thing for us. So keep in tune with that, and we'll keep pushing the best information we can to you. Appreciate everybody's patience working with us in this year. Look forward to 2021, and thanks for everything.
Hi, this is Tom Renner with Grossenberg's out of the Winter location, and we're going to do a quick rundown of the online ordering tab, which used to be called the Customer Portal. It's located in the upper right-hand corner of our website, and you just log in with your account that you can set up during your first time of using it, and it'll bring you to the home page where you can see the part specials for the month, and you'll have this column over here on the left that you can do a lot of different things with. Probably the main things most people will use it for will be the online ordering of parts, and you can request service to be done to your equipment, your lawnmower. You can make a payment on your account on here. You can look at all of your transactions that you've done throughout the year. You can look at your payments that you've made throughout the year. You can pull up all your invoices. You can look at all the equipment that you have in your profile and everything. So we'll start out with the ordering of parts on here. So you click on that, and then you got to select your store location that is closest to you that you deal with, which in this would be Winter. And then you can go to the Search John Deere Parts, and that'll bring you to the exact same thing that our parts guys look at. And from here, you can type in your specific serial number or the model of what you're looking for. So for this, we can just type in like an 8295R tractor and hit the search button. And then you can pick out which one you want depending on where your serial number break is. So we'll just pick the top one here. And from here, you can look up any parts that you're needing for that tractor. If you're looking to do your filter pre-order during the sale period, you can just type in filter right here, hit the search button, and it'll come up with all the different filters that you need for that particular tractor, whether it be your air filter, your secondary air filter, your fuel filter, and any of that type of stuff. And if you're needing a specific part, like you're driving down the road and you hit one of your mirrors on a tree branch or something and you're needing to find your mirror for that tractor, you can just type in mirror, hit the search button, and it comes out with all these power extendable mirrors or your regular manual adjust mirrors and everything. So it's pretty user friendly as far as navigating this website. So if we go back then to where we started at, the next one is Parts on Site, which we don't have a lot of customers using right now, but I think we're going to be gaining more in the future. If you click on this, and this is for those John Deere Parts on Site cabinets that are available for sale through your local parts department. You can start by adding a cabinet. If you want to just have a cabinet full of filters for all your different equipment, you can put in filter cabinet. You can say that the cabinet location is in your east shed at your place so that the parts guys know where that's at. And as far as your store location, again, whichever one's closest to you. And you can hit create new cabinet. So from here, you can go into this. On the far left side, there's 3 lines, and you click on that, and you come into this cabinet, and you can add specific parts. Now, you have to manually enter your part numbers and everything, and you can note that you have a part number RE580338, which is a John Deere part, and it's for your 8295R. You can set it up so that if you want to keep 3 of them on hand, and as soon as you get down to only 1 left, you'll set up a reorder, and you can reorder 2 more to get back up to your quantity of 3, and then you hit your add button. Now, we will help get anyone set up that's wanting to get a parts cabinet on site with the part numbers and everything. We'll sure help you get set up, and that way when you got someone out there like a salesman, or if the parts department's out there to fill up your bulk oil or something, we'll check in with your cabinet, check on your quantities, and we can restock it that way and everything, and keep an eye on it if you forget, or you're in the middle of harvest and forget to add some stuff back. So that'll be something that a lot of people will start looking at into the future here. The request service tab, that's pretty self-explanatory. You can just go in here, it pre-populates your information and everything, and you can say that your 4440 has an oil leak in the front end or something, and you want to schedule a service. As far as the make payment tab, that's also pretty self-explanatory. You just hit make payment. It'll come up with what your total balance is outstanding on your in-house account and everything, so you can go ahead and make your payment there via credit card. The transactions tab will show you all the different transactions that you've made. It'll show you in the last 7 days, and you can filter it to show all of the transactions that you did for the year 2020. And you can pull up all of your invoices via PDF to print out for your tax purposes and everything like that. And it's got a breakdown over here as far as what you spent your money on. Payment activity is just exactly what it says. It shows you when you made your payments, for what amount they were, and everything like that, how you made them, whether it was a credit card, if you were in here and wrote a check out, or what have it. Invoices is kind of the same deal as the transactions. You can go and look up specific parts tickets from, if you're looking up what you spent on haying season on your balers, you look up, your June, July, August time frame, and you can see all the dollar amounts and everything that you spent to run your balers, loader tractors through the shop, windrowers, whatever it might be. This My Equipment tab is pretty handy, especially if you have a lot of equipment. You can come in here, and it says all of the equipment that we have in your profile and everything. It's got the specific serial number and everything. So you can come over and do a lot of stuff. You can, request a promo on it for a winter promo. You can come over and you can click on this find machine specific parts. That way, instead of looking up your serial number breakdowns, you just click on that, and it brings you over machine specific for that particular serial number. So if you're looking up filters, or if you got a lawnmower and you want to look up how much a bagger setup would cost for it, or whatever it might be, it's going to be specific to the serial number of your piece of equipment. And that's just a real basic overview of the online ordering platform. If you got any questions, please reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to sit down and get you signed up, make sure all your equipment's up to date, and help you get everything set up as far as you can save your filter orders so that from year to year you can just resubmit your order as long as you still have them pieces of equipment and everything. So thank you for your time watching this, and like I said, if you got any questions, feel free to give us a call. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Justin Kinsey, Marketing Manager for Grosenberg Implement, and thanks for taking the time to look at this video real quick. Appreciate it. Grosenberg Implement, we've been around since 1937 and always been a John Deere dealership, and as you know, we always invest in the technology. So with that being said, if you've been to any of our 8 locations, you may have seen these displays there, these kiosks. Essentially, what are the kiosks? Well, it's a good way to get information that you would want to see yourself. As you can see on here, we have several different functions. We have home maintenance kits, and with that, you can go through, you can select if you know your PIN ID off your mower, gator, whatever it is, and you can find the actual kit that you will need for your John Deere gator, mower, tractor, anything like that. And you can print it out, you can email it to yourself, you could give it to the parts staff and essentially get your part and go home and change your oil in it. New equipment, we have the new equipment tab on there that talks about the agriculture, lawn and garden, landscaping. So all it is, just a quick button, harvesting equipment. You could look at the new X Series, see the different heads, view drapers, everything, including the technology on it. So everything just quick back feature, or you can click on the home button, it'll take you back to the main screen. Honda power equipment, maybe some of you know, maybe you don't. We do have the Honda line, so we've got generators, lawn mowers, tillers, and as you can see on there, robotic lawn mowers, just for something a little fun. Home button again, Machine Finder Pro. This essentially ties in with like our website, so anything that you see on our website will also be on here. So you can look at 9620R, as you can see right there, you can scroll down, track size, guidance ready, any specs, anything that the salesman put in, including stock number, serial number, operator hours on it. And you can scroll through, see all the pictures that the salesman took. With that being said, you could email that information to yourself as well, or compare it with another model. Home button again. Dealer Content Hub. This was a new function that the supplier VS Networks, which is now called Spectrio, brought out. We have screens inside of our stores behind the parts counter, and as they scroll, you can see where it says, did you know, other options that are in there, the new draper platforms, welcome to Grosenberg Implement, little videos on there showing a windrower, Fantini heads, all that stuff can essentially be brought in with this Dealer Content Hub right there. So go back. Literature, new thing John Deere did is start putting literature on here. So we've all seen them where we've had the literature kind of scattered throughout, but right here you can actually get it, scroll through it, and you could email that, basically that PDF to yourself. Look at it at home in your leisure. They also have landscaping parts and service, so you can actually pick out what filter that you would need for your tractor. You can see the filter pack and everything right there. So kind of a handy little tool. And parts and service, just kind of a quick mowers, compact utility tractors, gators. So inspect and protect. So with that being said, like I said, it's Justin Kinsey with Grosenberg Implement. We have the kiosks at all 8 locations, and we invite you to take a look at them. Thank you.